Hey, I'm Sherin, and this is Yoga Diva. This is part of a series of 7 short yoga sessions, each one focusing on a different chakra. For more info, go to the description below. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please like and subscribe. Thanks. Hi, and welcome to the second chakra class. So this is the Sacral Chakra, and it's the second out of 7 chakras. It's located about 3 fingertips below the navel, so it's about here, and it's orange in colour. So we're going to start in Baddha Konasana. So we're going to lie down on the mat and just taking the feet together and the knees out to the side. Let's have the hands facing upwards. So if this is uncomfortable, you can put a pillow on either side of the knees. We're going to be here for a good few minutes to start the class. So get nice and comfy in this position and close the eyes. So first, just noticing how you're breathing. Whereabouts in your lungs are you breathing into? Just noticing how you feel. And then deepening the breath. So we're going to do a 3-part breathing exercise together. So you're going to inhale into the belly, let the belly expand, and then pause. Inhale into the ribs, let the ribs expand, and then pause. And then inhale all the way to the tops of the collarbones, and then pause. And then exhale fully, slowly, with control. Sucking the belly into the mat. Good, let's do that again. Inhale into the belly, and pause. Inhale into the ribs. And pause. Inhale, fill up all of the lungs. Pause. And exhale slowly with control. Feeling the ribs contract and the belly suck into the mat. Get rid of every last drop of air and then inhale belly. Pause. Inhale ribs, let them expand. Pause. Inhale, inhale, fill up the lungs, fill up, fill up, fill up. Pause. Find the stillness. And exhale slowly with control. Inhale into the belly. And pause. Inhale ribs. Pause. Inhale, fill up all the way to the collarbones. And pause, hold. And exhale, slowly with control. Now continue with this breath on your own. And as you breathe, I'm going to introduce more about the sacral chakra. So its element is water. It's very, very powerful. It's actually immensely powerful when it's out of control. But it's soft and pliable. This center of the body is the place to feel, the place to create, is where procreation happens. It's also the chakra about receiving and giving pleasure and joy. It's about flowing with life, creating and smiling, and laughing and feeling pleasure. So bring your mind's attention as you lie with your back on the earth, the knees open to this orange sacral point just below the navel. Now, this symbol is actually a lotus flower with 6 petals. And the 6 petals represent anger, hatred, jealousy, cruelty, desire and pride. And the idea is that you must first purify our consciousness of these 6 negative qualities that you can see in flower form. And once they are purified, this energy center really governs your ability to really experience joy. To experience joy without feeling guilt, to experience pleasure, real pleasure. It's also where dreams and fantasies lie in this energy point. So bringing the mind's attention to this orange circle of energy in the abdominal center. Breathing here. So awakening this chakra is really critical, and this chakra is often the one that's missed out, I find. People don't know much about this chakra, but it's such an important one, because when you awaken it, you can really find balance. When you have balance in this chakra, it really brings clarity. Clarity to a lot of things, and this ability to let go with the flow, the kind of water element of it. So slowly, you're lying on your back with your knees open in Baddha Konasana. You're going to start to bring the knees together, but do it slowly. Really slowly, and just notice how that feels. Your knees might shake, that's completely fine. But be conscious of your breath, be conscious of your movement. And when you get your knees up so that they're touching, you can bring them into your chest and just give yourself a rock from side to side. Just making space in the lower back here. You can take circles if you like, and circle the other way. Good. Very nice. Then we're going to rock up and come up to box. So we're going to be really fluid here, and just kind of enjoy it. So we'll start with a cat-cow. So inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round the back, lower the head. Inhale to arch. And exhale to round. Good, so we're going to take this into a fluid motion. So don't look at your screen or look at me, it's sort of irrelevant what I'm doing. Just close your eyes and just feel in your body. You might want to take circles, you might want to move the whole body. You might want to play around on the wrists, take your weight around the wrists. You might come back into a child's pose. Whatever you fancy. You might be hardly moving at all, and that's also completely fine. So closing the eyes, bring your mind's attention to the quality of water and move around accordingly. Good, and when you finish that, we're going to come into a dog. So lifting the knees, start to straighten the legs. This might be your first dog of the day. And breathe here. Good, pedaling out the feet, doing whatever feels nice for you. Breathe into your dog. Good, from here you're going to inhale, lift your right leg up. And then take your right knee to your right elbow and bring the body into a plank shape. Good, lift it up. And exhale, bring the knee to center. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, bring the knee to the left elbow. Good, one more time, lift it up and hold it up here. Maybe turn through the ankle. Just notice how that feels. Your ankle might click like mine. Good, and then step your right foot forward in between the hands. If it doesn't make it, if you get to here, you can just lift it and pick it up. So here you're going to be in your low lunge. So just see how that feels, sinking the hips down. And if you fancy it, you can pull back. So you can pull your whole body back. Doesn't really matter what it looks like. Lift the toes and then exhale, sink low into the lunge. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, sink low. Like a wave, inhale, pull back. Exhale, sink low. Good. Let's step back to our dog position. And walking out the dog here. Breathing nice and deeply. Let's inhale that left leg up nice and slowly. There's no rush. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to center. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Good, and hold here. You might want to circle out that ankle. Good. Now you're going to step that left foot through. Low lunge. So sink nice and low. Notice how that feels. Try to lengthen through the spine. And if you fancy it, you can start doing some waves with your pull back. So pulling back, lifting up the toes on your inhale. And exhale, dive into that lunge. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, sink low. Good. And we're just going to step back to our dog. Good. Walking the feet, tiny little steps towards the hands. So you want your feet about hip width, and then you're just going to bend the knees and just flop the body over, head nice and heavy, and we're going to roll up. The head and neck always come last. Good, so we're coming into Tadasana at the front of your mat. You can either have your feet together or you can have the mat width. You want to bring your hands together and we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. You can take a mini back bend if you want to. Exhale, dive down, forward bend. Inhale, gazing pose. Nice flat back. Exhale, step or jump back to your plank as you wish. Breathing here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga, your choice. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Bring your mind's attention to the orange circle of energy just below your navel. The energy center for creation, for pleasure, for change. And just imagine it swirling with orange energy here. Good, let's inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through. We're coming into warrior two. Good, sink nice and low. Let's inhale, slide the back hand down the back leg, coming into reverse. And then exhale, let's come into side angle. So taking your right elbow to the leg, your hand to that very center, this lovely sacral orange chakra. And then when you're ready, you're going to lift that left hand up and over the body to the diagonal, and breathe. Good. From here we're going to take a circle with the hand. So just do this in your own time. Just be playful. Doesn't matter what you look like. Who cares? It's completely irrelevant. Circle. Maybe imagining a big ball here. A ball of orange energy circling the hand. Good. And when you feel ready, we're coming back into our normal warrior 2. And we're going to turn the feet so that they're coming out at the diagonal. Good, we're going to sit down into goddess squat. So the knees are going to go out alongside the feet. And just sit down. Good. So from here, you're going to lift the energy from the ground. Use your hands. And when you get to about here, your throat area, you're going to exhale, push it away. Inhale, draw it back. Exhale, push it down. Sink lower. Good. Imagine the energy being orange. Let's inhale, bring it up. Exhale, push it away. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, push it down. Sink lower. One more time. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, push it away. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, push it down. Sink lower. Let's place your hands on your sacral chakra. Just breathe in that space. Imagine the orange ball of energy. And I'm going to say a few affirmations. You can either just listen, you can repeat. If they kind of work for you, you can repeat it in your mind or repeat it out loud. And if they don't, you can ignore it. Sitting in your goddess squat, breathing here. Creativity is the natural order of life. I am open to change and flow in my life. I deserve joy and pleasure. Good. When you're ready, straighten your legs. They're going to be burning. That's a good thing. Windmill the hands to the front of the mat. Step back to your plank and either go straight to your dog or take a vinyasa as you wish. Breathe in your dog or rest in your child's pose as you wish. Good. Now with your right leg, you're going to step into lizard pose. So you want that right foot to the outside of your right hand. You can actually have the foot off the mat if you like, but we're going to do nice sort of big juicy hip opener for the sacral chakra. So option 1, stay here. This is quite intense already, so you can stay here. Or option 2, you can come down to your forearms as you wish. So wherever you are, breathe. And remember, this chakra is all about being playful. You know, don't take it too seriously. It doesn't matter. You know, it's just a yoga pose. So just breathe, just play. And when you've had enough of that, you're going to come back to your downward facing dog. That probably feels quite nice to release that big hip opener and just pedaling out your feet here. Good, breathing here. When you're ready, you're going to lift the left leg into the sky and step it through, warrior two. So swing up to your warrior two, and on your next inhalation, slide the backhand down the back leg, come into your reverse warrior. Breathing here. And then exhale, come into your side angle. So elbow to thigh, hands to your sacral chakra, and then lift up that right arm up and over the body. Looking up towards the sky if you can, and breathe. Now bringing the mind's attention to the orange ball of energy that's just below your navel, the second chakra, the sacral chakra, and then start to circle your hand in any way you see fit. You can make this into a dance if you like, a sway, whatever feels good for you, but creating this orange ball of energy. Good. When you've had enough of that, we're going to come back into our normal warrior two, and then we're going to swing the hands to frame the front foot, step back to your plank, and either go straight to dog or take your vinyasa as you see fit. Good. We're coming into lizard on the left side, so lift up your left leg, place it to the outside of the mat, and then sink nice and low. You might need to take your back knee back a bit. I always find that's nicer. And just be somewhere that's comfortable. Now it might be different. One side might be different from the other. That's very normal. So find something that works for you. If you want to push your knee away and lift off the arch of your foot, that's also fine. So breathing here. Sinking into the hip. Good. When you're ready, coming out of that. So placing the hands on the mat and swinging back to your downward dog and releasing that big juicy hip stretch. So from here we're coming to seated, so come any way you like. You can bend the knees, look up and jump, or you can just come to seated any way you like. So I'm just going to turn to face you. You want to take your right leg out in front of you. So we're coming into Janu Shirasana. So nice straight leg, let's flex the feet. Let's have the left foot up against the thigh. You want to sit up nice and straight. You can put cushions or blocks underneath you, whatever feels good for you. We're going to inhale here. Lift the arms. And then exhale, dive down. So it doesn't matter where your hands go, totally irrelevant. Just bringing the body down until you can feel this nice long stretch in your right leg. Breathing here. Good. On your next inhalation, you're going to take your left arm behind you and then just lift your hips up. Lift your right arm up and over and just feel open. If you haven't got any space like me, you can take your hand to your head and open through the elbow. Good. And when you've had enough of that, calm back down. So we're going to take the feet together. We're coming into Baddha Konasana. This is another really good pose for the sacral chakra, this orange energy point here. So you can either hang out here if that's enough for you. That's cool. Just take your hands here and breathe. If you want to go further, you can sort of open your feet like a book. Inhale, open the chest, and then exhale, dive down. So wherever you are, close your eyes. Close your eyes and check into your breath. So I want to introduce the spirit animal that I chose for the sacral chakra, and that's the dolphin. The beautiful, playful, joyful dolphin. So the dolphin really embraces change in everything it does. It doesn't try to cling on to the shore or the riverbanks. It just goes with the flow. It's creative in its movements, in its energy, in its life force. It's balanced, it's joyful. It's almost dancing with life. It's kind of sexual and fun, and you can almost feel it laughing when you try to bring the dolphin's energy into your body. And sexuality really is a life force. So the dolphin kind of allows itself to give and receive pleasure in a very calm, cool, confident way. Playful, creative, and flow. So holding those qualities of the dolphin in the body. Just noticing how that feels. And when you're ready, if you're leaning forwards, let's come all the way back up. Good, so we're going to do Janu Sarashana on the other side, left side. So straighten out that left leg, flex through the toes. You want to make sure that the right foot is up against the thigh. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Nice and tall, nice and long through the back, and then exhale, dive down. So try and lengthen through the back. You want to try and hinge at the hips rather than cripple down in a heap. You want to be long and lengthened through the back. And breathing here. Good, coming up, you want to take your right hand behind you and then lift up your body, taking the arm wherever your space allows, open the whole body, very nice, and coming back down. Good, so we're going to roll onto our backs from here. Let's take the right ankle to the top of the left thigh. It's called 4x4. You're just going to lift your legs, sort of the frame of your legs towards you. And then you can either sort of interlace your fingers behind your left thigh, flexing that left foot, flexing the right foot, and bring the whole of your leg frame towards you. Or if you want, you can take hold of your shin, or you can just hold your thigh, whatever works for you. So just be playful and go with the flow, whatever feels good. And you should feel this around the hips again. Good. So we're going to interlink the fingers and then cross the legs. If you can double cross, then do. If you can't, no props. Taking the arms out to a cactus shape, you're going to drop your knees over to the right. So this is a big twist. If this doesn't feel right for you, you can take the knees away from your torso. That lessens the twist. And if you want to make it deeper, you take your knees closer towards your arm. So wherever you are, turning your head to look to the left so you get a full spinal rotation here. And then bringing the mind's attention to the orange sacral ball of energy for joy, for pleasure, for change, for flow. Good. Let's use your stomach muscles to bring the legs back to center. And we'll just do that on the other side. So left ankle to right thigh, flex both feet, interlace or hold your legs somewhere or other, whatever feels good, and pull your legs towards you until you can feel that juicy hip opener here. Breathing here. Good. When you're ready, you're going to cross your legs, or if you can, double cross. Take the arms out to a cactus position and drop the knees over to the left. Looking over to the right, closing the eyes, breathe into the tops of the lungs. Twisting the spine is so important for a healthy spine. And you can't have a healthy body without a healthy spine. Good. When you're ready, bringing the knees back up to center. And then unwrapping the legs. We're coming into Shavasana, the most important pose of all poses. Also my favourite one. Take your legs about mat width. Let's have the palms facing up this time. Make sure you've shuffled the shoulder blades down the back. And then relax. Let the fingers relax. Let the legs relax. Just noticing here. Notice how you feel. Notice if any thoughts come into your head. Just observe them from a distance and let them pass, like a cloud passing in the sky. Imagining your aura, the energetic field around your body. Imagine it orange. Now bringing the mind's attention to water, the sacral chakra's element. And just imagine it holding you. Washing anything away that you don't need. Good, let's deepen the breath now. When you feel ready, let's inhale the arms over the head. Take the ankles together and just stretch as long as you can be. Bringing the attention to the orange ball of energy just below the belly button. Swirling orange energy, and then exhale, take the knees to the chest, the hands to the knees. And just do whatever feels right. You know, rock, circle, whatever, stillness, whatever works. Good. We're going to make our way up to a cross-legged position. Any way that you like. Listening to the body, flowing with the body, using the body as a guide. It has ancient wisdom. Listening, checking in. Good, let's inhale the arms all the way out and up. Let the palms touch the top of your head and then draw them down the body so that they land on your sacral point. Hold your sacral chakra. And then bow the head down towards your sacral chakra and think of one thing that you're grateful for today. Good, lifting the head, fluttering the eyes open. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to have a bath later to really embody this sacral chakra and the element of water, I highly recommend it. And I've got a bath meditation to go with it, which will be linked in the description below. So thank you very much. Have a lovely day.